Hi guys, welcome to my channel Reviews with SD. It's another Saturday and I'm going to be doing a movie review with you guys, and I'll just let you know my thoughts about this movie. I've never been a fan of Nigerian movies because I'm Nigerian, don't come for me. It's just that to me, I don't get what I deserve from movies at times, Nigerian movies. And I know that over the years, like some years ago when The Wedding Party, King of Boys came out, like there were some changes in the Nollywood industry, like things were different. The script writing, the filming and everything, they were all different, but still I still did not get what I think, because most times I just feel like, okay, this is very good, but the storyline is not speaking to me. It's not speaking to me, or I just feel like some scenes were rushed, or some scenes were not needed, or the story felt incomplete to me. So everything, I just always add issue and it's not like minor issues. I know that people that are fans of Nigerian movies will say that I'm not patriotic or something, but honestly I feel like just because I'm Nigerian does not mean that if the movie industry is not doing excellently, I should now be saying I should still be supporting it. What I need to do is like call them out so that they can, work hard. So this movie, I recently watched it. It came out in November last year, and I did not watch it because, like I said, I'm not a fan, because I didn't go to the cinema to watch it. I just felt like, I'll wait for Netflix. If it does not come out on Netflix, somebody will download it and I'll watch it, because I just felt like I don't want to go to the cinema and just be disappointed. But now I really think I should have gone to the cinema to watch this movie, because I feel like I would have gotten a different level of magic, of the type of magic I got from this movie, because it was magic. It's the type of movie that you watch and you would appreciate the work of everybody. I mean everybody that made the movie. The script writers, the director, the actors, the makeup artists, everybody, that the set designers, all those people that put in hard work into the movie. This is the type of movie that will make you just appreciate what they do. And I was wowed. And let's not get to the review because I've already talked too much now. So the movie I'm going to be reviewing today is Living in Bondage. You already saw it in the title. Living in Bondage, Breaking Free. It is the sequel to the first Living in Bondage, which was released in 1992. It was the two-part movie released in 1992 and 1993. And hey, I was just born around that time. Anyways, then that movie, as when I was young, I think I still watched it. And then when it was released, it was like one of the first Nigerian blockbuster movies, the ones that like really put Nollywood on the map. So when you now say that you are going to do a sequel to that type of movie in this day and age with the technology we have now, you have to bring your A game. Like you have to bring it. And seriously, the people that put their backbone and effort into this movie really tried. Like they brought their A game, they brought it, the A game, they brought it, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I watched it on Netflix, like I said, and it was amazing. So Living in Bondage is a sequel to the last one, the one that they did before. In the old one, it was about a guy named Andy Okeke, how he found himself in a cult. And this new one is a continuation of that, but years later, after Andy escaped the cult he joined, he did not know that he had a child So his secret child also fell into the hands of this cult, these six, as they call themselves, the six. So his son, so this story is about Nnamdi Okeke and how he's a struggling entrepreneur in Lagos. You know how this Lagos is now, the way we work hard, and at some point you just think, I became not Loshe Ogun. I'm joking. But I know there are times that you just think, this work is too much. Maybe I should go and just do something about it so that I can be living, I can be balling, because you see the people that are balling beside you and you just think, am I not working hard? So anyways, that was how it was for Nnamdi. He was like really working hard and pitching ideas. It was the way they portrayed him, it was like really good at what he does, but he also wanted the fast life. So he joined a cult without knowing. The cult was presented to him like a business organization. So he joined the company and things were changing. Everything was changing. Then he got to the part that they told him to take the life of his lover, the person he loves the most, which is his new girlfriend that he was already falling in love with. So to pay back what he got from them. Now, let's just stop this rambling. I don't want to spoil anything for people, but let me get to the things I like. Everything about this movie was perfect. The story writing. See, when it comes to movie, it is not just the actors or the director or the people doing the makeup. The beginning of a movie starts with the story. If the story is wrong, if it's half-baked, like you're just putting things there, you not complete the story, you just say, so this one would now fall in love with this one, and they will not live happily ever after. All these kind of things, you're not thinking the story is true, you not outline your story, you not put it together very well. Something is going to be wrong with the movie. People are not going to enjoy it. It's going to be epic. But for this movie, there was a reason for every story, every scene. Although there were some scenes that I just felt like I could have cut that part out. But honestly, the main scenes that will stick with you, there was a reason for everything. And I like the way it's all connected. So it was not just jam-packed. That was just one of the things about this movie that I really like. And the cinematography, the acting, the makeup, the set design, the picture, the sound. Let me tell you, sound is part of the things that will make you like a movie, because it sets the mood. It is one of the things that makes a movie perfect. So everything that they did in this, even the special effect, it was not one of those things that we used to hear in Nigerian films. You know, when they want to do special effects and you'll be hearing when someone appears, you hear boom, boom, or you shoot and it sounds like banger or something like that. It was not one of those things. You get what your money paid for in the cinema. Everybody that watches it in the cinema, I'm sure you got what your money paid for. And me too, that I watched it on Netflix. I got what I paid for on Netflix. So it was really, 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 really good. And again, the reason why this movie was so impressive for me was the fact that this was Ramsey Nouah's directorial debut, and for you to first direct a movie and it will come out like this, man, he put in the research, because you don't just think, let me to join the directors, so that I can carry shoulder, I'm a director too. And will not get what we expect from you, even if you're a top star or top actress or actor. You really need to put in the research, and I really saw that this guy did the research. Another thing I really liked about this movie was the attention to detail. Like everything was filmed with details, like the costume, the makeup, and everything. But at the same time, for storytelling, it has to do with, it's not just about people acting, it's also about the things you set in place. For example, if you want to say that you want the viewers to see that somewhere is cold, or maybe somewhere is cold and your actors are feeling cold or something like that. Maybe the way you can do is by the breeze blowing and maybe the actor shivers or something like that. You don't have to say that, oh, this place is cold. And I like that they really put some of those things into the acting of, into the filming of this movie, because there was a particular scene that I think it was just to show that this Nnamdi Okeke is a struggling Nigerian. So to show his lifestyle, to show the way he had been struggling before he got to where he is. They made sure to show where he went to take his bath, where they brought the lights. Even when I was watching, I didn't notice that there was no light until he was inside the bedroom and he was bathing. And the next thing, you saw that the light came on. Oh. Then he was not like, oh, fully shocked NEPA or something. She has said something, and you don't have to tell me that this guy is suffering. They don't usually have lights. It's just that scene alone that tells you what you need to know about it. No long story, no scene of people gathering and saying, NEPA know they bring light for this area. Just that part alone tells you what you need to know about it. So I really liked it. And the casting was amazing. They brought people back from the old one, people like Kenneth Okonkwo, Bob Manuel, Nduko, I don't know how to pronounce it, Bob Manuel, and Kanayo. So they brought people back from, and they brought new people like Nasi, Sime, Muna Chiabi, the lead actor Swanky JK, and the big bad Ramsey Noah. Like, he was also in the movie and he was the big guy. So it was really, 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 really nice. Now let's get to the details about the things I really love about this movie. And things I really love about this movie are just certain places, certain scenes that I know that even after today, I'm not going to forget that scene. Even if they do like a next movie that will blow my mind like this one did, I will still not forget some of those scenes, because they have been imprinted on my mind, because it was really done well.
You remind me so much of my younger self.
I do?
Growing up, we always wanted more. You felt you're never really where you're meant to be.
Come on, we go.
Look at this life. Do you want this life? And I can give it to you. Everything.
I'm giving you this right now. 150 million, I swear to God. One go back on here. Let go sit down, hold up. Let go sit down when I'm get over there.
Like I said, and blast off, let's do that stuff. Moving like I'm cool in the game. When the mainframe, when I'm doing my thing.
Power. Everything. It's not free, my boy.
Man, you stood pat, waiting on another cat. Ended up deflated like a
look at this star boy of time.
Mr. Richard.
Yeah.
Amazing party you have yourself.
What do you know about Richard Williams?
The Six.
This cult group, the Brotherhood of the Six, have been involved in countless murders.
What do you have to do with all these killings, Mr. Zion? Why is he after you and your son?
If we go down, you go down. You are in grave danger.
And the minute they start to inch close, I snap their necks.
When you take You give. It's the order of things.
This is no fucking game.
Clock is ticking. Tick, tock. Tick, tock.
What have you done? Lefty!
Leave me alone!
Are you ready to get your key?
What key, sir?
Key to the good life.
The first thing I really liked was the beginning. It was even the first thing that they showed, and that was where a man was driving his daughter into the woods to kill her. From the setting, from the ominous sound playing in the background, you know that something bad is about to happen. And I like the fact that the girl was singing one Igbo song as she was being taken to her death, and there was this doll that she was holding. Everything was just detailed. I just like that scene. It was perfect for me. It was just that sound that was playing in the background. They don't need to tell you that something bad is about to happen. You already know because of how it's going. It was not the no, those songs that we used to hear in Nigerian films. It was something that really put you in the mood for that scene, and I was amazed at the detail that was put in, the thought that took place to just shoot that part, you know. And for me, this is the first time I will see Swanky JKA in a movie, and it blew me away. I'm serious, because I could relate with him. I'm a Nigerian. I know how hard Lagos is. So I could relate to his acting. I could relate to him when he was happy, like seriously happy, when he was shocked, when he was sad. You could feel every emotion in his acting. And it was even from the first scene I saw him was where he was practicing his speech for a business. From the way he was practicing it, you would know that where this guy is going to is going to be bad. Like the response he will get, it will be bad. Not that it was not good, not that he as a person was not like good, but it was just the tune. Like when he was so happy, everything, you know that all this hard work that this boy is putting in, he's not going to work. He was pitching to his shoe, he was pitching to different things. Like he was really pitching to everything. You know how we all know how it can be when you have something to pitch to people. How you be practicing in your room alone, inside your shower, inside. So everything was like really shown in this scene, and I really liked it. I could feel every moment of it. Another thing I really liked was the costume. The costume was spot on, like the ghost, as in, you know, I said that someone killed his daughter in the beginning, and the ghost from that scene, the child, it was not like our normal Nigerian ghost, you know, that one that we used to have with cotton in their nose and powder rubbed all over her face with one white cloth. It wasn't like that. I think it was the clothes she wore the day she died, and she was holding the doll that she died with, and her face was, I felt like I was watching Supernatural. You know, if you watch Supernatural series, you understand what I mean. Like the CW Supernatural series, you understand what I mean. Like the ghost had dark under eyes. Like it was really, the makeup was perfect. I felt like, oh my god, it was top notch. I'm just joking, but it was perfect. Like I really love the fact that they put that attention to detail. No more say no to cotton wool ghost. Why must we have cotton wool ghost? Another thing I really liked was the love between Nnamdi and Kelly. It was like spot on, like, because it wasn't the focus of the movie. I like the fact that they did not make it the focus of the movie, because at times people, when we are filming, we get sidetracked and it was not like that. So, but it was because even though it was not the focus of the movie, we still got to see the growth of their relationship, how they met, the instant spark that they had, their relationship, how it grew, as in those moments that they went out on dates and the things they loved together, all those kind of things, everything was there. But the scenes were not useless, they were important. Do you get? And it was not like a waste of time for viewers. So I really liked that. And there was something that I did not see coming with their relationship. I actually thought that he was going to date Nancy Sime, and I liked the way the focus shift from Nancy Sime to the girl. Like I said in the beginning, there was a purpose for every scene had a purpose, and just like the way everything was tied back to each other. Like there was a part from the beginning before Nnamdi became rich that his brother bashed their father's car, and he lied that he was the one that bashed the car. That scene had a purpose in the fact that it was supposed to show how Nnamdi loved his brother, like the brotherly bond that they both had, Nnamdi and Toby, the brotherly bond that they both had, and the fact that they had each other's back. I like that fact. But there was another scene that they were both talking, and he was saying that we bashed the car, not I bashed the car or something. And now I felt like, what's this one now? You're already wasting time. We already know that they love each other. You're already wasting time. But then in the end, that particular scene was tied back to something that happened in the end, which was just perfect for me. Like, you're giving me a purpose for every scene. You want me to know that there's a reason why we showed you this in the beginning. Like, everything had a purpose. Everything had a purpose. Not that we just sit down and you see a particular scene and you'll be wondering why. Why did they waste money to do this part? Like I said before, the costume is something I really liked, and the initiation scene was just another scene that took me away. It was perfect. The detailed circle on the floor, the upside down cross, the woman that was even tied to the cross, everything, the cloak they were all wearing, everything, even the trinkets, the thing that Richard Williams was holding to cut their blood, and all those parts, everything was just too sweet not to talk about. Everything was perfect. And let me tell you something that I noticed. So in the part that everybody was like the initiation scene, so they were like, I think they all gathered around the chorus and everything, and I think they were supposed to be moving like that the Holy Spirit, I say Holy Spirit, the spirit of whatever they're worshiping is entering them, or maybe, I don't know. It was just supposed to make us feel that they are in the spirit. But some of the people that they put there, the hair strands were doing jazz hands. We're doing jazz hands for us. I don't know who to just go and do jazz hands. So I was just laughing about that because I don't understand why the jazz hands were necessary. But it was nice. And again, another thing that reminded me of Supernatural in this scene was when the entity that they said that Richard Williams says came. It was a black smoke. If you watch Supernatural, you know this. It was a black smoke that entered inside the girl, or that consumed the girl somehow. I don't even know. But it was a black smoke, and it was just perfect. You know, it was not that one day would just appear and you see bad makeup and the thing will just be doing face like this, doing eye bulging face or something. I don't know. But this time around, so a dark smoke, you're supposed to know that that's evil. You know, you don't need somebody that is rolling eyes and you're like, You don't need something like that to tell us that this thing is bad. It's like badass. I recently wrote an article about this movie, and I mentioned the fact that I felt like Ramsey Noah was born to play Richard Williams because he played it perfectly, you know, the handsome devil kind of thing. He played it perfectly. Like, oh man, I was tripping for him, but I also did not like the fact that it's evil. So it was perfect, and I like the fact that all those disappearing acts he was doing, he would just appear beside you. Like the scene that he was upstairs and he wanted to meet someone downstairs and he just appeared beside the bed. They didn't show the way he appeared, but he appeared and the person was like like, that's what I need. I don't need someone going to the wall and doing like this. And you now have that sound effect. You just see the person. I don't know. There's always one sound effect in Nigerian films when they appear. You just see the person. Just show. But it's also like that. So just appearing and disappearing. And the only way you will know that Richard Williams appears and disappears is the way the person in the room with him reacts to it. The way they will be like, oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, and then he gets what I'm saying. Like, it was just like that. You don't need to show me that somebody is appearing in front of a wall. I just like it. I like the fact that, so I'll say that Ramsey Nouah was born to play this show. Ramsey Nouah was born to play this role because all the special effects, all the carry up, that Vader something, it was really perfect. I like that scene where he was in the church with Andy and the cross was turned upside down, then he entered. Shows that the big bad wants to enter and the church cannot be with normal cross when he enters. It was just perfect. It was perfect and I loved it. And I don't think anybody could have played that role the way Ramsey Nouah did it, because look at the face, just look at the face. Look at the face. It was nice, it was perfect. I think this movie is going to have a part 2. In fact, I know we're going to have a part 2. And I would like it if they really explored the backstory of how Richard Williams became who he is. Like, I want to know how he gained those powers, what he did to gain the power. I want to know, because his backstory would be a nice way to do. I'm not saying that they should focus on it for the part 2, but you can give us like hints, like a story, a flashback to how he became who he is. Because if you look at Richard Williams, the character, it feels like an old man to me, like somebody that was born years ago, but someone that has the power to maintain his youth. You get? So that's what I feel like he is. But even if it's not that, I still need a backstory. And of course, the only person that can play someone that maintains his youth, even if he's old, is Ramsey Nouah. Just look at that face. Look at it again. Look at it. Look at it again and tell me that I'm wrong. But seriously, it feels like an old soul. He could speak Chinese and all that. I just feel like one of those old people that have been everywhere in the world, and because of the power he has, is able to maintain his youthful look. That's what I think. But even if it's not my theory, when the part 2 comes out, I hope they explore the backstory of Richard Williams, because I would like to know how he gained this power. The movie was really, 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 really nice. If you have not watched it, it's on Netflix. That's where I watched my own. It's on Netflix. Go and watch it. It is amazing. Support the Nigerian movie. I know that people are busy that I'm not. I don't used to support, but now I'm supporting. Support the Nigerian movies. Support us. Zabbalas. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you think about this movie. If you have watched it, if you agree with some of the things I've said today, let me know. If you don't agree, please let me know. Let us discuss this thing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.